Question 8. What we got going on here? Let's take a look. So we're given a graph. I can see that. And we're asked, here's the question. If there is more than one answer, so okay, what do we want? Use the graph to find the following. What do we want to find? Oh, here it is. They want the minimum values, local minimums. Now there's two types of minimum. There's a absolute minimum or local minimum. Local minimum neither can be more than one. Now here's the big deal: is which one is the x and which one's the y. Here it is. All values. Values are always the y coordinate, and all local minimum. Wait a minute. All values at which. Okay, that's where it's confusing. See, we got both the values. All local minimum values. These are the values. These are the y. See, it's so confusing sometimes, but I wish that this question would just say, give me the y coordinates and the x coordinates. But the values are the y coordinates. All values at which, that's a location. X is the location where things happen. Y is the value of the function at that location. So this is critical because, again, we get them in the wrong order. We think we got them right, but we don't. So this is at it. So this is the x. So B is the x values. A is the y values. Okay, that's a crucial part, because if you get that part wrong, it's going to get wrong, right? So now we're looking for minimum, so small value. So these are max. These are our local maximums, but that's not what we want. We want the local minimums. And notice this has an arrow, so it's going to shoot down to negative infinity. There's actually not going to be an absolute minimum anyway, but these are our two minimum values, local minimums, and we see that we got one happening at the point -2, -1, and the other one happening at the point +2, -1. Still at -1. So I write them out. These are the x's, these are the y's. Maybe help me to get these things in the right order. So for the a part, I'm looking for the y's. I want -1 and -1. There's actually only one value there, right? If one was a little bit lower, it could have been something else, but there's the y values, even though there's two minimums, they're both happening at the same place. So there is really just one value where we have the value, -1. So we only list it once. All values at which, the two locations though, -2 and +2. Do those in blue. Change the colors. Okay, so that one, I do need to put in both numbers and separate them with commas. No parentheses or anything. It's not an interval. It's a coordinate. It's not even a point. It's the coordinates. Okay, so that will help us. These are the x values at which. That's a location. That's an x. Values. That is just a y. And again, they both have the word values, but so you have to identify which one is the location, the x value, which one are just values, function values. Those are y's. Okay, so that's that one.